What is up, everybody? It is your boy Noah, son of the barber, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm giving my guy a mid fade. Just putting that guideline straight across, no curve, no nothing to it, pretty much just straight across. Then after this, I'll bald it all out with my trimmer, and then I'll go behind it with the shaver. Here guys, when you're using that bald shaver, make sure you don't go all the way to that top line, because then it's going to create a harsh guideline that you're not going to be able to erase. So here guys, I have my lever open all the way, and I began to start the fading process by going up about, I say, 3/4 of an inch, keeping that same shape and keeping it parallel to that bottom line. You always want to make sure that you double check your work, make sure all your lines are consistent and even. Here I have the lever halfway and I'm flicking out that bottom line. It's not going to completely remove it, but it's going to soften it up and make it easier for me to remove it in the next step.
Start.
Here I have my lever closed all the way, and I'm using my corners to flick out that bottom line. I'm starting from below the line and flicking up to the line, trying to remove it as best as possible. If I go up, then I move my lever as well, because I don't want to cut all that hair above it. For the most part, that lever close should get rid of the line, but as I said, if you need to go up, don't be afraid to play with your lever and adjust as needed. Here I have my number 1 guard on open, and I'm going up about another 3/4 of an inch. Here I've closing the lever and I'm hitting that bottom line. This is not going to get rid of the line, but it's going to soften it up and make it easier to get rid of in the next step. Here guys, I have a little process to get rid of that line. So I have the half guard on halfway, and I'm trying to remove that bottom line using as much corners as possible. And if it doesn't do anything, I slowly begin to close that lever to try to remove it. You guys just gotta stay patient and continue to work the process. I'm starting with the lever halfway, and that's not doing anything. I'm closing the lever as needed, and eventually I'm closing the lever all the way and using my corners to try to soften up that line. So that half guard did not remove it how I wanted it to, so I went back with the lever all the way open, being extremely careful, using only my corners to flick out the remaining bulk. Here I have the 2 guard on open, and I'm going up about an inch this time. Here, the same process. I have the 1.5 guard on open, and I'm seeing how the hair reacts. I'm trying to flick out that line that I still see, and if it doesn't react how I want it to, I'm closing the lever halfway, then eventually all the way to completely get rid of that line, using only my corners. I usually do my detail work first, but for some reason today I lined the guy up and then I do my detail work. Here, I'm just using some thinning shears to try to blend in that fade to the top. So my client wanted to line up in the front, so here I'm just clipping the hair to keep it up there, and then I'll brush the baby hairs down, getting ready for him to be lined up. So yeah, that's pretty much the cut. As you can see, I was hitting that razor, hitting that mustache, just cleaning it up, and came out pretty clean mid fade. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for this week. I have some different videos planned, and hit that like button, comment, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.